I think celebrating these small wins is extremely important in this race that we're running. So yeah, it's the beginning of something amazing that's gonna come. So yeah, thank you to everybody for that.
Niggas soft, always hiding from the gang. Move the weight, that's an ordinary thing. G-U-A-L-A, that's my name. Niggas snitching, what you think this was a game?
Hey, what's good? Welcome back to Plicity Studios. Today we're gonna be having day 7 of 10 things we can learn from Plicity. So today we're gonna be talking about how you need to rest, you need to reset, and you need to motivate yourself whenever you feel like things are not going your way. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so rest, reset, and motivate. What do I mean by that? Firstly, let me just start by saying that on this journey, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and there's going to be a lot more downs than ups, especially in the beginning. So I think getting your mind right, getting your mindset straight is very important, and a big aspect of that is making sure that when you get knocked down, that you handle that. You wanted to do something, you wanted a result, but you didn't get that result, and it's kind of like all of this work has been for nothing. So you're physically drained, and then you're on a low, then you're on a high, then you're on a low, and it's like it keeps repeating because something good will happen and then something bad will happen, something good will happen, something bad will happen. And whenever something bad happens, it's really discouraging, especially if you had like a really good idea, you really thought this was gonna work, you put in a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort into this, and then it didn't work. It's really discouraging, and it kind of like you want to give up from that, and it makes you want to give up because it's tough, man. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and be like, nah, it's easy, and as soon as you start it, as soon as you do this, everything's gonna be perfect. As soon as you start your Instagram page, you're gonna have like 1 million followers already. Nah, it's not like that. It's hard, it's tough, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of low results in the beginning. And so finding a way to keep yourself energized and keep yourself from giving up, especially in those moments when you feel discouraged, is very challenging. And so I've discovered this method for when I feel discouraged, and that's basically to rest, to reset, and to motivate yourself. And so yeah, let's get into those things. That's gonna be your 3 things for today. It's gonna be rest, gonna be reset, and motivate, and I'm gonna expand it on each one as we go along. Point number 1, rest. What do I mean by that? As I said earlier, as you go through the game, you're gonna realize that there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna get you down, and you're gonna feel very discouraged. When you're feeling discouraged, you need to realize that you're not enjoying this moment. Like, this is not something that you want to be doing now because it's not working. So my advice would be, firstly, you need to rest. So when things don't go your way, when you can see, okay, this didn't work, don't try and figure it out then, don't try and fix it, just rest. Like, put it off, put it to sleep, go to bed, wake up in the morning, try and figure it out again. But I think resting is so important because a lot of times we can put so much energy into this and it drains us. But while we're working, all of that hard work is being fueled by the idea that we think it's gonna do so well. And when it doesn't do so well, it's like all of that energy is lost because now you wanted to do something, you wanted a result, but you didn't get that result. And it's kind of like all of this work has been for nothing. So you're physically drained. Like, as you went along, you were already draining yourself, but I think you didn't notice it because you were so excited and so ready to make this work. But as soon as it doesn't work, it's like all of that excitement just goes away, and you feel the effects of what your body has been doing for like the past 5 hours. I don't know. So resting is so important, and if I can tell you like what happened last night, right? So, of something amazing that's gonna come. So yeah, thank you to everybody for that. So yeah, real quick, the power just went out. We gonna try this tomorrow, bro. Yeah, we are. I was trying to record this video actually for today, and I was like, oh wait, let's do this. And so I set up everything. Hey bruh, I got ready, I recorded. As soon as I hop on the camera, I say like the intro. As soon as the intro comes, bah, load shedding. I'm like, yo, it's late. Then I'm like, nah, if I can get like if I can, cause we have a UPS, right? So I was like, nah, if I can get power here, then I can slap the light, then we can still record with the camera. Nah, then the camera battery dies. And I'm like, yo. So I wasn't supposed to record today, bruh. So then after that I was like, you know what, actually let me just stop, because it was late. It was like 10 maybe, and I was like, let me just pause. Okay, it wasn't 10, it was like 8 maybe. And I was like, let me just pause, let me just stop, let me take a break, let me get back at this tomorrow. And so that's what I did. Like, I switched off. I was like, wait, we're not gonna do this today, we're not recording this video today. And then yeah, then next day here I am. But I think that was a great idea and a great place where I could use that idea of resting, because when you get discouraged to that point, you're tired, you're frustrated, and that's when your worst work comes. If I had, like, literally a few minutes later the lights came back on, but if I had continued that video, I wasn't going to enjoy it, because I was already fed up, I was already pissed, I was already like, nah, I don't really want to make this video right now. And so if I had made it, I don't think it would have been the most helpful content, because I would have rushed through everything. So when you feel discouraged like that, I can't emphasize this enough, you need to rest. And you know, the longer you stay up, the longer your mind starts to play with you, because that's when the doubt comes in. That's when the questions start being asked, and it's like, wait, like, do I really have what it takes to do this? And I think that's when you just need to switch off and say, okay, now we're done for the day, we'll get back at this tomorrow, and let your body process everything that's just happened. Alright, so for point number 2, you need to reset. And what I mean by this is, you need to take time to yourself and let your body get excited about this again. So resting, the difference between resting and resetting is that resting is immediately as it happens, give yourself a break. Take a break from it, go lay down, go sleep, go watch a movie, go do something else, go talk to somebody, I don't know, but do something to get your mind off it. That's resting. Now, when we say reset, this is when you need to do a whole lot of things that are non-related to what you're trying to do, in an effort to try and re-energize your brain with that particular area. Because if you go back to it too soon, what happens is you still kind of like thinking about what happened last time, and you're not excited enough to really get into this and do your best work. I remember I told you guys this story about how, I think it was the photo shoot, when I had like 20 people and then nobody showed up, and how that put me out for like a couple months. That time period, those months, that was my reset. And I think it's important to take as much time as you need. Even if it's like 3 months, bruh, take your time. Like after a while, you start to realize that the more frequently it happens, you get better with resetting. Like, you reset faster. Like now, if something like that had to happen, I'd probably be back and running in about like a day. But that's just because over time you start to build up that resistance to say, nah, I kind of expected that to happen, because nothing ever works first try perfectly. So you build up that resistance to it, especially when you're starting out, right? Take your time to reset properly. It's like if you hurt yourself, if you're injured, right, and your body is still healing, but you go back to, like, let's say you hurt yourself in a sport, right? Now the doctor put you off, hey bruh, this thing is still healing, you're not in a cast or anything like that, but he told you, hey, ease up on it for like the next couple weeks, and you go back too early, like, you're gonna do more damage to your body than you would have if you had just waited for it to heal properly. And I think that's the same thing that happens with your mind. Like, you need to give it time to process everything, you need to give it time to heal from that. And as I said, over time it gets better, it gets faster with your reset time, but you need to give yourself time where you can lay off, do other things. And I mean, like, during those 3 months, it wasn't like I was just chilling and doing nothing. I was still focusing on school, I was still hanging out with my friends, helping my friends on different things. So just take your mind off that and focus on different areas. For motivate now, so now you've rested, you've reset, and you need to motivate yourself. So this is kind of like the process. You rest, right? And then after resting, you take this time to let your body process it. You get completely like far off that topic. But now you need to be careful, because even though you're taking your time, you need to find a way to motivate yourself, or else you're not gonna go back to it. So it's very, like, for me, what motivated me was that person telling me, hey yo, how's your brand going? That motivated me because in that space I was feeling like nobody cared about this thing. I'm the only one that's been pushing this thing for like a year, and it's still flopping. It's still not there where I needed to be. It's not where I wanted it to be at that time. And for me, for somebody else to come up to me and say, hey, how is your brand going? It's like, wait, these people actually, like, they taking what I'm putting out, and they're absorbing the content that I'm putting out, and they're looking out for it. They're interested in it. And for me, that interaction, it got me excited, and it's just like it's like a flip, not a flip. It's like a switch that just flips in your mind, because it's like, wait, we're back at it, like we're still in this. And I think if you can find a way to motivate yourself faster as well, it'll get you out of that reset time a lot quicker, and it'll get you back in the zone, and it'll get you excited again. And like, as soon as they said, hey yo, how's your brand going? I was like, damn, I actually haven't worked on it for a while. As soon as I got home that night, first thing I did was I hopped on my computer and I was like, let me actually see what designs I had before, and see how I can interpret this, see how I can put this on a t-shirt, make it look nice, see if I can come up with something cool. And I think that's what you need to try and do. You need to try and motivate yourself. And the best way to motivate yourself is to get in front of the right content, if I can say that. So this type of content here, this is something that I am trying to motivate you with. But you need to push into these type of things. So you can go onto Instagram and you can follow different hashtags for this type of content. So I follow a lot of entrepreneurship, I follow a lot of motivations, a lot of Gary Vee stuff, a lot of who else? A lot of Jason Capital. Like, those are type of things that you need to be following, and type of people that you need to be following on Instagram, or okay, I don't know who uses Facebook, but yeah, on Instagram. And as soon as you go into your feed, it's gonna show you posts like that are gonna get you encouraged, get you motivated. So let's say hypothetically you're in the reset phase, it's been like a week, and now you decide, hey, let's just go onto Instagram. You've completely forgotten about everything now. First thing you go onto Instagram, something says like some other motivational rubbish that's like, hey, yo, get up and go work or something like that. I don't know, bro. And that message, it reminds you, and it's like, wait, whoa, let's take back. That message reminds you, and it's like, wait, let's just take a step back and let's think about this. I was busy working on something. I took a break from it, I reset from it, but now I'm back at it. And that type of motivation, like putting yourself in an environment like that where there's motivational content around you, is a great way to motivate yourself. Another one is to have like different quotes in your room. Like for me, yeah, I have like this, it's kind of weird, but I have like this so on my wall I got like this, it's like a whiteboard kind of thing. I painted it on my wall. It's kind of trash, I can't cap, but hey man, we move. So these are like different ideas that I've put up for myself, and these are different things that keep me motivated. So like this one over here, this one says that there's 86,400 seconds in a day, and you need to see how you're using those seconds. And these are different things that like motivate me throughout the years. But yeah, so those are just some of the things that keep me motivated. And I think a big one is to put on your wall somewhere, like write it down, or not necessarily, you can even like print it out, maybe write it on a piece of paper, make it look nice, I don't know, do whatever you want to do, bruh. But remember why you started. And you don't necessarily need to have a reason why you started. This is the magic of these words. If you just write, remember why you started, somewhere where you can visualize it, like where you can see it easily. Like what this is gonna do is, I like to put it like here on my wall. I don't have anything now, but whenever I'm doing challenges, I put like if I'm doing like a 30-day workout something, I'll throw it up here, and then that's where, like every time I walk out my room, I can see it. Oh damn, it's day 2. I'll wait. Oh, it's day 5. Oh, it's day 9. So that's something that you can do to motivate yourself. Surround yourself with that type of content. Oh yeah, I was talking about remember why you started. this saying, like that sentence, is very important because I don't know what happens, but whenever you see the words remember why you started, it sparks some other thing in your brain, right? And you get so excited and like, wait, whoa, we meant for bigger things, bro. Like, there's more to be achieved here. This can't be how we finish it. Let's go. And I think you need to find your words. So that's a word for me. I don't know if you guys are gonna relate to that as much. Remember why you started. But find your words and find what motivates you and surround yourself with those things. And this is gonna decrease your reset time, and it's gonna get you more excited to get back into things. Okay, yeah, so that was today's video on rest, reset, and motivate. Guys, this is something that you just need to become accustomed to, I think. And as I said, these are mindset videos from now and going forward. These are gonna be mindset videos. These are things that you can practice daily with whatever you're doing. You're doing it with schoolwork. If you're doing something and you're really tired, you're trying to study and it's not working, go rest, guys. It's really important. Rest is super important. Resetting is super important, and motivating yourself again is super important. And these are just some of the things that are gonna get you back in the game, because it's gonna shorten the time that you take to process things. So yeah, just a quick recap. Well, I don't know if we need to do a recap, but number one, you need to rest when you're feeling discouraged. Number two, you need to reset and take as much time as you need. And number three, you need to surround yourself with things that are going to motivate you, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be around your room, whether it be on your on the wall next to your door as you leave, but surround yourself with things that are going to motivate you. So yeah, guys, that was today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you took a lot of value from this. Please, can you send this to somebody you know? And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. This is such a small milestone, but I'm really excited about it because it just shows that the great things are only gonna get greater, bro. And yeah, so thank you for that. Please, if you're new, please can you subscribe? Tell your friends to do so. And yeah, for now, we out, man.